Hello everybody. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to click on this video. I appreciate you being here. If you are new, I hope that you'll consider subscribing. And if you are new, I am Deidre. I'm in my mid to late 30s. I work full-time in healthcare, and I created this channel to help me be even more accountable to my goals and my budget and paying off debt. I have actually been cash budgeting for a few years now, so it's nothing new to me, but I just wanted basically to be accountable to somebody, as obviously I am single and I don't really have somebody or that I can basically go over my budget with, so I'm sharing it with the internet. So yeah, thank you to my returning subscribers as well. So we are going to be going over my 2024 goals and seeing if I achieved them. I will be doing a separate video on my 2025 goals. I have to think about them, but I figured I would do like a year review and see what progress I made, what I achieved, and what I did not. So last December, I put out a video with my 2024 goals in my financial life as well as my personal life. So we are going to go over them today. I'm going to bring you in a little bit. So my goal for 2024 was to pay off at least $9,420 off my line of credit. And I'm filming this a little bit early, so but I do know I have already met that goal already, so yay me. I actually started the year out with $19,250 on my line of credit, which is my only debt besides my mortgage, and I'm projected to have $7,500 owing at the end of December, maybe hopefully a little bit more, but that is definitely where it should land. So that is awesome. So actually, if I just do a quick math and I take my starting balance minusing my projected, obviously, balance, I will have paid off $11,750. Now, this is a huge amount, and I've achieved this multiple ways. I have budgeted every single paycheck to put as much as I can towards it, while also still making sure that I have some money for sinking funds. I did complete the Iris binder. So if you are unfamiliar, Iris, she's on YouTube. She is a UK budgeter and she creates amazing binders, savings binders. I got this last year. I don't remember when. And it's to save $500. And I did do the Iris binder once this year. It was more towards the beginning of this year, and I can't remember how much I put towards my debt, but I know it was a huge chunk, so I'm just going to check that off. So in Canada, we have what we receive as kind of like a credit is called the climate initiative or the climate change rebate or whatever, and those come out 4 times a year from the federal government. There's a lot of factors that go into it, like which province you live in, how much money you make, etc. So my goal was to put $95 from each one towards my line of credit, and I know that I did actually put more than that. I actually ended up getting more this year, well, from April of 2024 until projected of April 2025. So the last payment will be in January. I did put more than $95 towards my line of credit. I have magic months. I'm a biweekly budgeter because that's how I'm paid. So that I have 2 magic months in the year. And so my goal was to put at least an extra $250 from each of those months' paychecks towards my line of credit, which I did, which is awesome. My goal was also to put $650 a month between the 2 paychecks towards my line of credit, and I did achieve that. I actually ended up putting way more than that. I might, if you're interested in a debt overview video, let me know. I think I've averaged almost $1,000 every single month towards my line of credit, so I obviously have been sacrificing quite a bit. I'm a homebody by nature, so I don't mind being at home, but I've really not been going out much at all and doing lots of extra things. I couldn't even tell you the last time I went to a movie theater. I do go out for the odd lunch or the odd coffee with a friend. Um, I don't really go traveling much. I kind of spend most weekends with my parents and their dog. So, yeah, I kind of haven't really been having much of a life, which is okay. I mean, the last few years kind of solidified that, I guess you could say, when we were staying home a lot more, and also knowing that I'm sacrificing to have this line of credit paid off. So I'm not like super upset over it. There's been moments, of course, where I would have loved to have gone and done something or just had money to do whatever. But my goal is to have this line of credit paid off. So I've been making those sacrifices. So yeah, once it's all gone, I will feel, I'll feel a weight off. We'll say that. It's been a long time coming. I've been paying this debt off for years. I didn't really get super serious about paying it off until probably mid to 2022. I was paying it off sort of slowly before that, but I think the potential of job loss really lit a fire under me in 2022, as there was some job losses within my organization. And not that I felt like my job was necessarily going to go away, but just it was something that was like, okay, you need to get a handle on this. You need to start paying it off. So I should have that paid off hopefully by August of 2025. And my mom knows about my debt. And she says, well, I hope once you pay your debt off, you do something for yourself, even if it's a spa day or something like that. So yeah, we will see. I don't know if I'll maybe just buy myself a small gift as like a reminder of the sacrifices and how much progress I made. But yeah, we will see when the time comes. So my second goal was to save $1,500 for an emergency fund. I was going to do that by putting $50 bi-weekly away. I was also going to put some money from that climate rebate away as well, and any extra or gift money. So I will say I've sort of achieved this. So my health, I've had some health issues for years and years now. I was not actually diagnosed until February of 2020. And then I had to go for some various treatments, and I was sent to a different neurologist, and he basically said what you were first diagnosed with isn't the case, but I see these are some other issues. So I was getting treatment for those other issues, and then the doctor I was seeing just kind of said, no, I think your symptoms are, I don't think that neurologist was 100% accurate. So he sent me for an MRI, which took, I don't even remember how long. I got the appointment and it was like 9 months out. So I did the MRI, and then I was referred to a surgeon, as there's no real definitive test they can do. It's more like they rule out certain things, and that's kind of how they diagnose you, also based on your symptoms. So I saw that surgeon finally. I think I didn't see him for like almost a year. That's just the state of healthcare. And then he sent me for an MRI for a different sort of area, and that took probably 7 months before I had that MRI. And then I finally saw the surgeon in November of 2024, so this year. And he sent me to another surgeon and sent me for some other treatments, as again, we have to rule out certain things. And hopefully I will see him in early 2025, and I will know what's happening from there. So because of all that, that long-winded thing is I've saved up $1,000 minimum in my checking account. I do not let it go below $1,000. I do always have more in there. So I was saving for it, but then I haven't been including it in my budgets because I pre-did my budgets for like basically the entire year. So I've had to be buying over-the-counter drugs. This is on surgeon's recommendation. There is no prescription drugs you can take. I am having to take Aleve and Robaxacet, and it's because of the drug combination. That's why I'm having to take it. Well, I've been buying the no-name generic brand of Robaxaset, but anybody who buys that knows even when you're buying the generic in Canada anyways, it's still roughly about $20, give or take, for 40. So when my parents and I went to Costco back in November, I looked to see if they had that sort of thing, and they did. So I was able to get, I think, 180 capsules. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was about 15 bucks. So I'm saving a little money that way, but I was having to take yeah, and I'm having to take the drug combinations more than once a day, so that just costs some money. Also, during this whole process, I started losing my hair. This is, I don't think it's related. I think it could be, it happened to me a few years back, probably about 6 years back. I started losing some of my hair and getting thinning hair. So I've been having to take some stuff for that, as well as like special shampoos. And that wasn't exactly budgeted in my budgets. So it's just kind of been coming out of my buffer. I hope this doesn't disappoint anybody, but this is just like my real life, and it is what it is. And I'm always leery about sharing things, just in general, with anybody. In even in my life, there's a few people that know kind of the struggles I'm going through. My parents, a couple of friends, my siblings. I don't really tell them what's going on. Um, I love my siblings, but I don't think that they really honestly care too much or will be there if I need them. So, which is really unfortunate. But yeah, I'm only telling the people I know that actually care. So, in a way, I didn't fully meet this goal, but I have an emergency fund of at least $1,000 in my checking. So it's like, we're going to say like half, so I'm not super upset about it. Like I say, I've been dealing with these health issues for a long time. It's just they're progressively getting worse. And I'm also having to go to appointments to see surgeons and doctors that are like an hour and a half away from me. It costs money for parking, it costs money for gas. So, yeah, I'm not too upset over it. So yeah, let's move on. So yes, I did complete the iris binder at least once. I have not restarted it again, but that is okay. I think I might use that towards my mortgage later on. Definitely not getting rid of that binder. So, in my personal life, these were my goals for 2024. I wanted to exercise a minimum of 4 days a week, and I keep track of it on a calendar. Even there were times where maybe I was sick for, I think, a good week, just over a week back at the end of April, and I did do some exercise, just some like walking workouts. I actually have found that exercise is almost like a stress relief thing for me, and I never used to see it that way. I'm also trying to start exercising before work because I was doing it mainly on my lunch breaks, and yeah, I'm finding if I do it in the morning before I start work or go into the office, it just feels better. And then there are days where if I need like after sitting for a long period of time or being in a meeting, I might get up and just do like a 5 minute quick walking workout. I use YouTube. I have a whole playlist. I change it up. I do different things. But yes, I have been doing that. I've been actually pretty much exercising between about 5 to 7 days a week. Some days it's just like simple yoga or like nothing too crazy. But yes, I am proud I have been doing that. My goal, I have been single for quite a long time. My goal was to go on at least one date this year, and it happened. A few weeks ago. Lovely guy. He was very lovely. I just never heard back from him again. And so, yeah, I had no expectations for it. So I'm not too upset over it. So yeah, that was met kind of towards the end of the year. Dating is kind of weird. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. My other goal was to attend at least one class, whether it be post-secondary or higher education, or one class through our city's rec program. And I did, because I did attend yoga. I did some yin yoga classes. I did one in the spring and then one sort of in the fall. I have not done any post-secondary, just with my health issues. There are days where I'm just exhausted after work after working full time. So this is kind of on like the back burner. I'm not saying I won't do it, but I will be very choosy about what I do and how much energy it takes out of me. Because yeah, I have to go to work. I have to earn that money. So, and then my last personal goal was to go to our local museums. They do a walking tour. They do different walking tours. I think they do 3 different ones. And I did attend the other 2 last year. I did look up the last one that I need to attend because there's no point in redoing the ones I've already done because they kind of show you the exact same things. It's not like it's new stuff. I did not attend it. I did look it up. It just was at times that did not work for me. So next year, hopefully, I will do that and just attend the very last one. So yeah, overall, I would say I did really well on my goals. Quite surprised myself on some of them actually, especially with like the line of credit getting it down as much as I did. I can finally see the finish line, and yeah, if anybody's paying off any debt and you're making those sacrifices, I totally hear you. I'm totally cheering you on. You can do it. And when you kind of get to a point where you can see the finish line, it is so rewarding. So yeah, I'm quite happy that I accomplished what I did. I will do a separate video where I do my 2025 goals. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I would love to know what goal you accomplished in 2024, what it was, and if there was like anything you had to do to accomplish it. I would love to know. So leave that in the comment down below, and I will see you on the next video. Bye everybody.